ऍपल आहे बाबा तो.
हॅलो ए ऐका हिरा 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 ऐका
गावाला आपल्याला इकडे इकडे म्हणायचं तर तिकडून गाडी घ्यायचं.
अजिबात लोड नाही घेणार
पूर्ण बघितलं पण त्याला होते मेट्रोचं आम्ही तिथून गेलोच नाही बिल्डिंगवर गेला
तुमच्यासाठी गेलाच नाही.
मेट्रोमध्ये तिथे पुढे कसं मिळणार ना ट्रायलचा ट्रायलचा फोटो पाहिजे ना सिटी इथली पाहिजे
गेलेच नाही
त्याच्यामुळे आम्ही कोणच नाही आम्ही 4-5 जण
आम्ही सर्व
बाजूला.
and land release and reuse techniques. The focus on peacekeeping operations has been an understanding the mandate of peacekeeping operations, mission organization, protection of civilians, combat deployment and legal aspects. The validation exercise that you have just witnessed marks the culmination of this intense training capsule. The various activities witnessed today, such as heliborne operations, house clearing operations, casualty evacuation, and mine clearing operations, have been of the highest standard with a remarkable degree of professionalism. It is indeed heartening to note that Appendix 23 is culminating on such a positive note. It has provided an insight into the functional ethos and capabilities of participating armies, thereby enhancing and enabling conduct of humanitarian mine action and peacekeeping operations under a common UN mandate. The infusion of new generation technology equipment visited today in the exercise will greatly enhance the way we conduct our operations. Joint exercises are an excellent platform to foster the spirit of friendship and hone military skills and capabilities, as also refine joint techniques, tactics, procedures in conduct of such operations. India has created a robust public and private defense industry under a defense manufacturing ecosystem which has the advantage of abundant technical manpower. We shall be showcasing the prowess of the Indian defense industry through a equipment and weapons display shortly. I am confident that our industry will work in a collaborative manner to meet our defense requirements and ensure overall capability enhancement of the African armed forces. We look forward to further strengthening this relationship through closer cooperation and integration of the armed forces of our countries, and I am sanguine that this will contribute in a major way towards bringing peace, stability and development to all nations in the region. I wish you a safe journey back home. Thank you very much and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. We now request everyone to please stand for the national anthem of India.
May I now request all service chiefs and other assigned dignitaries to join the participants of exercise Ubuntu Abhyas for a group photograph.
म्हणजे ते आता उभा राहणार
इथे उभं राहणार
असं राहणार
इथं सर्कल मध्ये ते असे थांबणारे
Truly showcases the potential which can be achieved collectively. Covering a wide range of subjects on peacekeeping and humanitarian mine action were conducted.
Numerous commencing on 26th March, and today we are here to witness the culmination phase of the final integration exercise.
The scenario build-up for this exercise in the ongoing UN missions. In the next 25 minutes or so, scope in time, space and resources. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall now orient you to the surroundings. Distance, you can see a prominent red screen. Towards the right of the red screen, in the open...
Pune Liberation Front, comprising of Lemurians, de facto controls the province and intends to secede from Meluha with the tacit support of Lemuria.
And United Nations has established its mission in Pune province under Chapter 7 in 2023.
What is the rule? 174 kilometers from sector headquarters at
Team of Meluhan Army can be seen in action based on the inputs of the Q6I drones. All these actions are captured and displayed on the screen in front of you. Technology mine detector. Whereas mechanical demining is being undertaken by
land release to civilians, which enables locals to return to normal way of life. However, the rebels keep attacking border villages like Shivneri to harass the locals and impede with a good. You can now witness rebels approaching the village in two light
drone with a carrying capacity of 100 kilograms can be seen.
An unmanned ground vehicle is also seen ferrying 750 kilograms of load to the temporary operating base. A fully functional temporary operating base provides a sense of secure environment which results in return of villagers back to their lives. Exemplified by the proud fluttering of the United Nations flag and commencement of routine activities.
The integration achieved in this exercise truly showcases the potential which can be achieved collectively.
There are 3 pens, you can use any of them.
And are creating an atmosphere of terror. In the last 1 year itself, if we count the civilian casualties on account of rebel act, 207 fatal casualties and many thousands have been displaced.
Ladies and gentlemen, look Livneri village. You can also see a rebel placing an IED in a school bag on the right side of a torched hut at the place from where the UN response is expected.
A villager has reported the rebel attack on Shivneri village at the Joint Operations Center at Pune. Joint Operations Center analyzes the situation and the immediate reaction force based at Pune is ordered by the force headquarters to get airborne and reaction to the situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can see the live feed of the immediate reaction report from the MI-70 helicopter as it is approaching the village. In many United Nations peacekeeping missions, utility helicopters have been subject to the number of casualties which was felt that the insertion of troops by helicopters in any active hostile zone must be undertaken from a safe distance. However, due to exercise footprint, so many activities being depicted in close proximity to Shivneri village.
From area Blue Stream and Team Bravo from area Yellow Stream. These teams have launched surveillance drones to size up the area.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can see a number of surveillance drones over the village. These drones are providing real-time situational awareness and plans further course of action. The team leader identifies rebel activities in the vicinity of Brick House, which is immediately in front of you. White House is a two-storied building.
Joint Operations Center has won the company operating base at Paner, which is 90 kilometers from this location, about the rebel attack in the village of Navy. They've also been informed about the presence of improvised troops to be dispatched to Shivneri village at the earliest.
Ladies and gentlemen, the United Nations forces always issues warnings prior to undertaking offensive action. Since the rebels are threatening the UN to an offensive approach in self-defense and protection of civilians. Team Alpha can now be seen closing in on the Brick House and simultaneously on your school, and the same is being projected on the screen.
Room intervention drill is a highly specialized, high-risk operation. Ladies and gentlemen, improvements in fighting technology is an ongoing process. An excellent example is the corner shot weapon, which is being employed by the point man to engage the rebels. The corner shot weapon allows United Nations personnel entering the primary school to see beyond the corner up to 65 degrees, which enables the firer to take down the rebel without exposing himself.
Team Bravo successfully neutralizes two of the rebels, but one of the rebels manages to escape from the other exit gate. The stop, which was at the Team Bravo will now sanitize the complete school complex and subsequently earmark it as a safe zone.
Meanwhile, Team Alpha has closed in on the Brick House. To achieve surprise, the team decides to attempt a multiple entry. The ground room intervention team blasts the entry door and clears the first room on the ground floor. Meanwhile, the team on the first floor employs Throwbot, which provides an inside view of the room. It would be of great interest to know that Throwbot has an embedded camera which, upon being thrown inside the target room, provides a 360-degree view of the room. Having ascertained the scene inside the room, the team makes a quick entry and neutralizes the rebels. In the meantime, the ground floor team has also cleared the second room.
Ladies and gentlemen, while Team Alpha is in the process of completely sanitizing the Brick House, the main body from Company Operating Base Pavner has arrived in Shivneri. To ensure safety of peacekeepers from the IED, the main column of vehicles entering the Shivneri village in front is being led by the mine-protected vehicle.
Now look towards the IED, which is placed in a school bag in front of the grandstand.
And management of crisis situations. The discussions during the last 2 days have been extremely beneficial and will help us to further strengthen our defense cooperation with the African nations. I wish to highlight that the Indian defense industry has also displayed its potential, and we recognize the need for joint collaboration, co-development and co-production with the African defense industry to meet our common defense requirements. At the end, I also wish to state that there is greater scope for enhanced defense cooperation between us and the African nations, and this exchange and these two events I am confident will infuse greater energy and vigor between us. I wish to also, on this occasion, reiterate our commitment for better and improved bilateral relations between India and the African nations, and in specific, the defense cooperation between us. Thank you and Jai Hind. Would you like to?
Yes, come, Chief, you are there. Thank you very much, Chief of the Army of Indian Army, to give me this platform just to acknowledge the goodwill and to thank. I would first want to thank the Indian government through the Chief of the Army for having given us this opportunity to come and share our experiences, also analyze the security, the complex security environment and threats which face us globally. And we realize that most of those security threats, they are not limited to borders, and therefore they require collaboration between armies and security agencies to be able to address them. And therefore this gives us a wide spectrum of experiences, opportunities to share. And to conclude it, we have seen the culmination of some of those experiences, especially on IEDs and threat from terrorists, enemies of peace, how we can deploy a concerted effort from various agencies, from various nations to come and secure and protect the civilians. I appreciate the commitment for the last 2 weeks, which the troops as well as also the Indian Army put together this professional display and the final exercise that we have witnessed. Thank you very much, and I wish you all the best and God's blessings. The whole thing is about cooperation, and cooperation is broad. And therefore, at this particular time, I may not really pinpoint, because this is the time we have started engagement in understanding who we are, where we are, as well as also how India is. So, in totality, is first is appreciate what across the spectrum we have, and then moving forward, we will try to see which areas of cooperation we can further. Thank you very much.
I think we can have one of the other chiefs if somebody would like to share.
Thank you, the Chief of the Army, India. So I just want to recommend the exercise director and everyone else who was involved in this exercise. It demands a lot of resources to carry out an exercise of this magnitude, and also commitment from especially that we're having troops from various countries. And I want to thank the exercise director for the effort put in, that within a limited period of time they were able to display that which happens maybe in a space of 3 months or indeed 1 year. So exercise director, job well done, God bless you.